think if you just drop Philly into Uni, all the Uni players would win. Yeah.
Even if she didn't have it.
Alright, we have Lee versus Frankie in the ARMS tournament. I'm not going to commentate these matches today. I'm just going to announce them so it's clear who's playing for YouTube.
Hurt 403.
Alright, so right now you see the Dorito next to Min Min's. That's her super meter, which you just popped. That's called Rush.
I thought you said it's called Thrust,
Rush.
and I was like, this game is sick.
So Min Min, she can fully charge her arm off of holding the dash button or getting a throw. And that puts her arm in a permanent charge state called Dragon Arm. It also makes the arm bigger. And Alex and Merc, you're up.
Oh.
Can you sync my Joy-Cons for motion? Can you sync my Joy-Cons for motion? Yeah.
Okay, please tell me we're not splitting the $3 prize pot. Are we doing percentages on the $3 prize pot?
It would be really funny. We did for Kianta, so I feel like maybe.
My God. All right.
But yeah. So the Dragon Arm, bigger arms are better frame data wise.
From
in this
Tekken
game.
8? Dragon Up from Tekken 8?
Basically.
Okay.
It's what makes Min Min good. It might as well be just a Dragonov equipped to her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a Magnum. It's insane.
Okay.
Because the larger your arm gets, the better frame data you have.
Okay.
Because the way this game is coded, if it reaches its full length quicker and it'll recover quicker, it only needs to hit that point at the tip, both ways, and then it's fully recovered.
All right. Yes.
So this is the arm selection screen. You can equip any character's arm. So basically, you can mix and match your moveset, as it were.
Oh, whack. Was that the way? Was it that way on launch?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Competitively, we used to play only the default arms that come with the characters on launch, but the game's way more fun the other way. Do you have the? And now they're going through these stages to select a stage together. It's like Smash Brothers. Have you ever played that competitively? Where you have to ban stages.
Okay.
Each one really changes the tone of the battlefield. This is Sparring Ring. It's the smallest and tightest stage. There's no like elevation changes or anything. So it's just like pure aggression.
All right. Nice.
There, you found it. Dashing's really important.
Oh, good
So-
throw.
Helix is a very funny character. Instead of having like a regular jump, he basically has a double jump. But the first jump puts you in a tower
Yeah.
where you can wiggle back and forth and dodge stuff.
Okay.
And then the other jump, he can air dash out of.
Oh, nice. Good throw.
Ninjara has the quickest walk speed in the game, and also his dash is a teleport.
Oh, bro got stuck in the ground. Ooh, big whiff. Gonna get punished. Throw, no luck. Helix gonna get punished with the throw in turn now on the final bar. Ooh, good dodge.
All right.
Using some rush mode, not able to get anything except for a punch to the face. Ooh, and no whiff punish on that throw is gonna be the end of round one.
It's never happening.
We have mouse control. It's so likely.
We're not getting mouse control arms.
We should.
No. That's horrible. Right there on the screen.
Great. Make it happen again.
Ooh, big throw. Helix already looking down into the corner, setting up the wall, getting nice, a good double punch, sending Jar to the opposing corner. Ooh, punch gonna miss though. Good side dodge, but no punish from either player.
both kind of just going for a really quick and dirty, I'm going to try and throw you as many times as possible playstyle, which is good because throw is the highest damage option.
What
in the
is
game.
this tracking shield hand?
That is Guardian. If you charge it, it becomes electrified and will stun your opponent. Otherwise, it is 3 hits of armor.
Oh, that's going to be it. Oh, no. Living on a pixel, spending the rush mode, sending the shield in, trying to make this health deficit back. But now no rush mode in the corner against Ninjara, nowhere to go. Gonna get the stun, but no punish.
Dodges the grab is crazy.
Oh, Guardian coming in on the right hook, but gonna get caught in the chest on the left swing dodge. Ninjara able to find the key punish there.
Guardian is definitely one of the hardest arms to use in the game because it just sets out, and once it's activated, it's 3 hits of armor, and then you can punch it again. But its arc is very slow and its tracking's bad.
Yeah.
That's Lollipop. That's who I play.
I like her.
She's awesome. She can block in the air. She inflates herself and becomes a big ball and blocks.
Naturally.
Yeah. All right, Mechanic is an interesting character. She has armor constantly, every time she dashes. And the whole time she's holding dash, she's just completely armored. Only certain arms can break that armor, and Ninjara does not have any of them on his kit.
2 big punches right off the bat. Looks like going for some charge up at the whiff and a good throw punish. Ninjara playing a big dodge and weave game here. Just trying to play around the mistakes of his opponent. Ooh. Oh.
That big arm on the left, Megaton, is a heavy arm, so all the smaller arms that Ninjara has can't pierce that. So it's just basically a wall that he's going to have to move around.
Ooh, get huge damage there, too, on that punch. Getting knocked back down out of the air. Ninjara trying to find a way in, but getting knocked back down. Oh, good dodge and a throw punish, putting Mechanica almost onto her final bar. And another throw will, and into the corner. Spending the rush, though, going out with the big punches. But the side dodges are just absolutely running the game right now. Absolutely living on a pixel. Gonna get jabbed out before the arms can get extended in a way to be able to block out.
Yeah, despite having the armor advantage over Ninjara's arms, not taking advantage of that dash armor, so definitely needs to try to use that move more. If Mechanica holds her dash, she just gets
Ooh,
permanent
big
armor.
throw. Good 165. Mechanica just absolutely swinging for the trees right now. Ninjara just kind of drifting to the side. So now if they're just perma like side dodging, what's the counterplay?
What's the counterplay? So the flow of arms gameplay is really move first, see what your opponent, like where your opponent's going, and try to track them with your punch with one arm, and then react with your other after they've tried to counterattack.
Okay.
Because a lot of the gameplay is trying to knock down your opponent's arms once they're out.
So you can still hit your opponent if they dodge if you read the direction?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you do that?
You can aim your arm. There are also certain arms, like the chakram on the right there is a curved arm. Its arc follows a set path depending on which direction you hold.
Okay.
So that's not influenceable. So you throw that to read your opponent's dash, and it will almost always catch.
All right. Looks like I'm up.
Vic! Arms! You're playing chase.
All right, what's the best loadout?
Only player one can control the menus. Yep.
What's the best loadout?
The best loadout?
Yeah.
It depends on what character. Who do you want to play?
I guess I gotta get.
Do you want to play the best character? Like, do you want to just top tier it out?
Let me see. Let me get it.
I have a feeling I go for it. I'm going to play a big macho man.
Yeah, I was thinking Max Press also.
So I think we might get a Max Brass here, or a Master Mummy.
Just fight.
Yep.
Maybe tonight I try out Victor with the meeting.
He's the best character in the game.
I know, and I like his funky style. A patient man needs no dash.
He played less without a dash button, and I found out that only like playing an online tournament.
What character is it?
He plays Max Brass.
Is that a dash button? Yeah, he's
Very close. Yeah. The worst card in the game. It's between Viceroy, Sanko, that's arguably really. They're all not very good.
He's so kind to himself. I love him.
He's not good. He's good. You definitely different.
See how mid-set coaching is crazy.
He asked me, okay, but Shakes is telling us we're playing a bracket. I figured, there you go. That's all you need. Do you want advice? I'll give you advice.
I'll be back with you.
That's the difference.
I owe something to Target, but I will be back. Alright. Any stage?
Oh yeah, you need the stage list. Thank you. Yes, Zergy Poo, we did see the ARMS documentary. It was pretty good. It's a little bit narrowed scope, but it was all right.
What does the C stick do?
It only selects your other arm
Oh, okay.
by default. You can like set a button to R3, I think. All right, Vic going for double Kablammer, Max Brass. This is one of the worst sets to play on the character, but does sometimes work because this character is broken. However, Vic does not play with a dash button, so he does not get access to what makes Max Brass broken in the first place. If he does get one of those thrown off, honestly, if he gets one of those throws off, he'll be good for about 15 seconds.
Honest mid-tier, Max Brass. That's him.
All right,
He's a
so Helix,
hard-working champion.
his strength comes from his double jump. If you jump once, he goes into a tower mode where he can wiggle back and forth, and his arms are charged the entire time.
He's a freak.
Yes. If Shig started punching a little faster there, that would have been a big damage output.
I was like, listen, I know these controllers, they're pristine and they're not yours, but you gotta mash those punch buttons, I promise.
Yeah, against a new player, picking double heavy arm is really mean. It's against new players, picking double heavy arm is really mean.
Oh, yeah, no, it's...
Yeah.
Hey, it works.
It's just really hard to deal with if you don't know what you're doing.
Listen, BM doesn't mean...
Yeah.
The
The Kablammers are heavy as well. The hammers you were doing, those are also heavy.
Listen, just because it's a BM doesn't mean it's not viable, okay? Get mean.
So now Vic's going to be in armor mode with fully charged arms pretty much permanently. The only way that Chig is going to be able to counter this is to go into tower mode by jumping once. Because if he stays in that tower mode, he can hit with really strong arms temporarily until he gets knocked out.
Thrown out of rush. Love to see it.
Interesting choice there. Counter rush probably would have done a lot more damage, got him closer to the round win, but this saves his resource for later. Nope. Kablammer too strong. Again, when you don't know how to move, it's legitimately a
Kablammer's
good
strong.
arm.
Yeah.
It's just once you learn how to like dash around it,
Yeah, absolutely.
because his tracking is just so bad. All right, we're going back.
We're just straight up running it back.
All right, he's finding some movement here, bringing him signs of life in game 2. Continuing to go for the second jump instead of staying in tower, but getting some good momentum out of it.
Absolutely.
That's okay. No, that's okay. It's very hard, and also like it's really hard. Yeah. Oh, just barely does not get the round when they're, I think, staying in the first jump stage before leaving the ground more will definitely help Chigs out. Oh, just cancels the grab right as it hits. That's so unfortunate. Finding some good snipes under these Kablammers, staying at long range where Helix excels. Really smart play from Chigs right here. Try and get some momentum back for round 2 of game 2. Baits a block into an excellent throw, getting almost enough momentum to push Max Brass into his last hits here. So now Max Brass is going to be perma armored. This is the hardest part of dealing with this character. And that is the game. Vic advancing to winners round 2.
When you jump with Helix, first when you become the tower, you can just like wiggle back and forth. And it's really hard to hit.
I was just trying to get up and then dash right away.
Yeah, you can like dodge stuff without moving, basically. With the position
I figured, yeah, I didn't want to. I mean, is my hitbox not lowered at all?
They can't. So this game's weird. It's very camera based because you move the camera up. They almost can't hit your legs. They have to hit up top.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm just trying to shrink my hitbox as much as possible.
Yeah. You have. This is the character I like. Felix? Yeah. You're gonna play the funny little guy.
So weirdo. I was gonna play the Gooner character, and then
Which
I
one? Twittel?
yeah.
There's also Oop 4G? Is that Otis? To cleanse the setup from my nonsense.
If you had to pick a heavy arm,
Did you
it's charged, both the fireball and the counterback passes. Yeah, that's why it's so good.
But everything does have all DLC fully updated. So it's all definitely.
These are the controls. Dash. This is your most important button. Jump. Block is on three. That's block. Punch. Right arm. Right trigger, left arm is on left trigger. Super is right arm. Nope. You can set them because they're also punch.
Okay. What? Why can't be the same one as you? No. It doesn't. Oh, they do?
Yeah, they have one color. Also, I probably won't play
Alright, let's see.
They have some different properties. That is that stuns you.
I see.
It's a heavy. They're divided in categories. Might be heavy. It doesn't matter so much, but stuff. The fidget spinner, anything that looks like that is a curve guard. So go on like a bird.
Whatever the hell this thing is.
That's a line. It's good. It's very fast. You're replacing the money over to a down. Back to down.
Oh, I see.
Down, yeah.
And then the flat back.
That is a shield that reflects anything. Whatever you do, don't press the eye on it.
Okay, cool.
It'll make your arms bigger, especially
Oh,
if you're your framing it.
I see.
Are you ready to join my team to ban TOs?
Yay!
I've always been.
Yeah.
You stuck out an arm and everything. Half of it.
You got party poppers in there?
Yeah, bitch. They told me this was
No, they don't.
do now.
No, they don't. play stick, but
Oh, hell no! Get those dragons away from me! Uh-oh. No, they got me. Is this like double elimination? Okay.
We get a chance to play again. Chigs and Frankie! Fuck him up. Fuck him up. Give him a hand, he got it.
All right, kicking off losers with Frankie versus Chigs.
Are my controls the same?
They should be default, yeah. Double check. All right.
Sparring ring, right?
Sparring Ring, Buster Beach. Yeah, those are both normal starters. All right. Starting off with a mutual agreed Sparring Ring pick. Frankie going in with 2 light arms, which can be an advantage sometimes, but is going to be a little bit tough against these double medium gloves. Different weight class means that they're going to get knocked down for free on any hit. A super jump into grab is going to really even the score here, and Frankie's going to take the momentum, throwing Chigs into the corner. Yeah, the super jump working out really well for Frankie. It's really screwing up the camera, which is a little bit hard to adjust for Helix. As it only adjusts when you dash or jump. Just barely escapes getting thrown out of her rush there with a timed hit. Grab just barely not connecting. And the game is staying pretty well even in round 2 here. Oh, excellent throw on the bounce. One of Lola's biggest weaknesses is that that bounce always comes down in a predictable arc and is really vulnerable to throws. There we go, Frankie mixing it up to get a throw herself. It's doing a really good job staying on the move, staying really hard to hit, and keeping Chigs very honest here. And that's going to be game 1 for Frankie.
Do you want me to pull up the stage list for you? No, I didn't figure. You should pick. Well. Frankie gets bans. If I'm going to coach you, she should at least get a fair pick there.
I don't care
Yeah. Buster Beach, probably. Change fighter, just change stages. It's like your best stages would be tempo grounds or change that. I would tell Frankie to ban those. So Buster's probably your best bet. Buster.
Expedite that process.
It's a bigger, more open stage, but still like tight corners. So there's, it's a bit more neutral. Chicks was asking me for advice on what stage to pick. Frankie staying on top of the game here, just with really well-placed throws on Chicks' air dashes or landings really consistently, like right there, waited for Chicks to go down to a puddle and then got a nice 150 damage throw. And that looks like it's going to be the death of Chicks. Yeah, if he doesn't figure out how to deal with that or move in a slightly less exploitable pattern, that might be curtains. It popped its rush very early here. At the top of the round, though, going to get another one before the end, more than likely. And a wide grab here is going to catch Frankie bouncing even when it's trying to bait punishes to its bounce here. A nice trade here, about equal on damage. Throw's going to be huge. Both players have rush. Should Frankie pop it, Chiggs' rush will beat it 100%. So she needs to be very careful. And that is not going to be the round, just barely. Definitely needs to make something happen here to win the round and game 2. Chiggs staying alive. Not a lot of health here. Tries to jump away. Should have blocked. Not dead here, though. And that rush. There we go. Almost didn't commit hard enough. Gets it in the end. Just one punch for 30 damage. Yeah, Chick's playing more patient here, trying to bait out those throws, jumping a little later than he has been, which is very much how Helix has played, just trying to like wait and react late to movement and to options. Oh, gets smacked by a cracker there. Just trying to wait out Frankie's options, but it was more patient in the end. And now Chiggs sitting on Tournament Life, refusing to block on Wake Up, instead punching down the rush using his medium arm weight to beat out a light arm rush. Almost sitting on a rush himself. This could be the reversal to stay in the tournament. It is not. Game 2 going to Frankie.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, she's so I play.
It's a nice cloud.
She started my like cloud thing, I think. Yeah, I used to be scared of them, and then she came out and like, oh, she's so fun and pleasant. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Let me double check. I'm gonna run one first. I'm gonna run the other one. Oh, that's awesome.
fine. I just noticed we ran a winner. So go. I just Frankie. Sorry, I'm stupid.
Otis and Alex and Merc. Oop for Goop and Merc. Are any of the players from the documentary making a cameo appearance? Almost. My friend Hanukkah almost came out, but he had to fix his girlfriend's car or something. But I did play back then, and I did do well. They just didn't feature anything from 2018 on in that documentary, unfortunately. No, everybody here today is pretty much brand new, except for me and Lee, who's on the other side of winners. All right, jumping straight in on just two characters that were already selected. Merc immediately getting into Dragon Arm. Interesting note, Merc has two light arms here, which that boomerang is always going to beat. If Ooper Goop chooses to kind of lead with it, it will always beat offense if aimed well. Yeah, that stun effect is always comboable, but the timing's a little weird. But you can always get a throw or at least another arm hit. Tries to go for a dragon arm charge, doesn't block the rush, which is unfortunate. And Merc here is playing Min Min is the only player in the tournament playing with motion controls. The funniest control scheme I think of all time. To throw, you have to fully extend both your arms forward, and to block, you have to cross them. Very silly. Merc wasting his rush here, giving Otis a decent lead. If Otis can make use of that rush on his side. Throw on the landing to win round 2 in game 1. Both players pretty even here. Oop here driving Merc into a corner, but going to get repelled by Rush. Answers with a Rush himself. Doesn't get the full damage, but does keep Merc in the corner here. And a well-aimed grab going all the way around Merc's arms. Extending his advantage quite well. Rush on Wake Up is an interesting choice. Might have been a mistake. And a mistake that might cost him game 1. One hit left. Ooh, one hit for both players. Any hit should do it. And there we go, the boomerang coming in clutch. Yeah, that is the trick with curved arms. They're very hard to track once they're thrown. You really got to be paying attention. There's a stage list, but if you don't care, you can skip it. Yep. All right, Merc starting off a little bit stronger this time, controlling space more with that right hand tri-ball arm. Unfortunately, not staying at the distance that's kind of effective here for him, coming in really close, where Oop has been much more prolific. Doesn't commit to the rush when it would have hit. It's so unfortunate. That could have been a lot more damage. And that's not going to be a squandered rush from Otis, although it does miss some of its hits. Things looking dire for Merc here. And that boomerang is going to do it. One round away from being knocked out of the loser's bracket.
I don't know either.
Merc staying well outside of Boomerang's effective range and using the backdash kind of parry that Min Min has that he might not have even known about to really stay in advantage here. Though very small, wastes a rush, and that's going to be a huge amount of damage, 335, almost knocking Min Min into the last square of her health bar. And Oop taking it 2-0.
Can I get Lee and Vic?
So the commentators are here. So this is where the arena would go, right here in the middle of the arena. We've got a lamp here. We can move this to here, and it would like shine right down on it. But yeah, if you say hello.
Hello. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think people would be careful enough to not like get away the elbows?
I think it'd be fine. People are in here throwing their arms around, knocking into each other anyway. We're going over plans for a Beyblade tournament.
Oh, that's sick.
Because we got all the drop-down cameras, so we can have like a face down in the arena, two player cameras facing like this way and this way, and then we could have that commentary one there shining like face at us. So if you watch this for a sec, I'll show you.
Yeah, she controls the screen back there. That's where our office is. All right, we are jumping in. Lee playing Min Min, Vic playing Max Brass.
You want to commentate?
I don't know enough about it to commentate.
Doesn't matter.
All right, we have Lee immediately starting off with the Dragon Arm on Lockjaw, getting a full charge. That's going to be huge for her, as that's not going to go away until
So cool.
she gets knocked down. So that Lockjaw is always going to be charged. It's 2 heavy arms in one. Always going to knock down that Glamour. Basically, Vic doesn't really have an answer to it without getting a stray knockdown.
There's 2 clear camps on top of this. One right there is facing this way. They're on every single machine.
All right, Vic in the last few chunks of health here. Going to be permacharge, max brass. Always has armor, which is going to be a little bit of a problem for that Lockjaw, but it's not a matter as Lee has rush. Double Kablamer coming out. This might be an answer to his prayers. We'll see. That revolver is a light arm, so it's going to get crushed by anything Vic wants to throw out. Immediately pierces Max Brass's right arm, getting a heavy knockdown here. Unnecessarily full charging her Dragon Arm when it's already charged. Using her movement to carefully get away from that rush. Dick barely touched her so far this round. And game 1 goes to Lee. Yeah, that homie's not doing any favors to anybody. Lockjaw's an interesting pick here. Needs a good switch here, for sure. Switching off his favorite Kablamer for... Nope, staying on Kablamer, okay. I was curious about that. All right, going to the smallest stage in the game, stage that when it dropped, the community said, oops, all corners to. There is no space to maneuver around here, as it is every single inch of it is a corner. If your character prefers Oki, this is definitely the stage to go to. Lee choosing to play a very passive, patient playstyle, which really favors Min Min's small hitbox. You just kind of walk around with a fast walk speed, dashing only when you need to. Especially once you've got that Dragon Arm charged, because it really doesn't matter if your other arm's charged, if you've got Dragon Arm. Lockjaw's going to pierce her right arm, knocking her down. And that rush going to put Min Min into just about 25 or 50 health. Misses most of the rush because Lockjaw's unreliable rush style, unfortunate. Is going to knock Max Brass into about half health, though. Bit of a mountain to climb, but possible. Ten seconds left on the clock. Just 5 for Lee to make this comeback does not happen. Round 1 of game 2 going to Vic. Switching to a medium arm on the right here. Bitwise. Now, interesting thing about this matchup on Via Dolce is both players can actually full charge into their ultimate state here at round start, and neither can stop the other. The difference is that Min Min's is technically better because it's permanent, whereas Max Process only lasts either 8 or 15 seconds. Both playing a lot more patient in this potential last round, or last game of the set. An entirely defended Rush is going to put his arms into caution mode, but won't matter. They're going to recover before Lee can capitalize. And a great air dash into grab, going to put Max Brash into just one hit from a charged arm. There we go. And a perfect leading into the final round of game 2. If Vic wants to stay in winners, he's going to have to eke this out somehow. And he's got Rush to start, which is pretty good. Lee playing a very different game here. Just sitting in block and punching when necessary. Going straight through a couple grab attempts, but Vic is going to figure out the game here. Still sitting on a Rush. And that is going to shield break if she doesn't do something. There we go. Good evasion on her part. That, unfortunate. The explosion will stay there even if you parry the arm. That is what makes Nade and other explosive arms so strong. And that gets hit by the auto shockwave on wake up, knocking down the lockjaw, preventing a well-timed Oki maneuver. And that's the set. Can curve arms go overhead? Only some of them. So like the birds, they can go up and down. But the chakrams and boomerangs, they just go in different, like, tighter arcs if you press up or down.
Alex, period.
Can I get Alex period to the arm setup? Alex period to the arm setup. You have a set. Thank you.
They used to run Maitland here. She gave up gives away a lot of stuff too in stadium. In the black market, it showed up. There's a stadium for like 3 days, like 2 launchers, like free. So I'm like, cool. But yeah, I know you can grab like shots and any stuff beside of the club, and so they can kind of get an idea of the layout. And then here also what you have is a chat monitor. So while we're doing the tournament, you can view when everybody's talking, so you can actually talk back and interact with you. It is on Twitch, yeah. And then yeah, that fully changes. There's cameras on everything.
Yeah, thank you for being patient with me. It's my first time organizing.
No worries at all. Yeah, it'll go mad smooth. We got a ton of TO staff here too as well that could be on deck that are interested in this.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, she'll definitely be in on it.
So if you want to go get that stadium and check the things on the table?
Sure.
Give you like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then you can drop some photos and send it to them.
Huh? I just went go. I don't know where he went. I don't know. Chocolate milk. Apple crowns. And a cake.
Second round of the set. They got two guys with two arms on two guys. I don't know anything about this game, but I know they punch each other. Okay, a couple hits on both sides into a combo. Into another combo. Okay. They are still fighting with their arms. It's pretty intense. Yeah, sorry. Oh, and a super going on? Getting some chip damage on? I didn't have like anything to say. For the first round, there was silence.
That's okay. I expected there to be no one saying anything.
Yeah, that's fair. I said you were fighting with arms.
That's true. Real.
How many more rounds are there?
We're about to move into losers round 2.
Okay.
There's just winners finals and winners finals.
Okay.
It's only an 8-person bracket.
It lasted a lot longer though. I'm glad it was able to.
We started at 6:30. So we actually started like almost 7 because some people wanted to like sign up last minute or like wanted to try the game before they signed up.
Fair.
But it's still so people.
How goes the arms?
Huh?
How goes the arms?
The arms goes pretty good. I just got here. They just ended up something, and we're about to go into losers second round versus somebody and somebody else, and they're gonna fight with their arms. You wanna be red or blue?
All right, we have Alex Pierged versus Frankie for losers round 2. After this, we're going to have Oop for G and Vic for losers round 2. After this set.
So this is not losers round 2?
Huh?
This is not losers round 2?
This is losers round 2. Round 1. It's also technically losers quarterfinals because there's only 8
Okay,
people.
I think I see. There's multiple matches.
That's how brackets work.
Shut up. I thought when you said Okay, so explain me these two characters. Are there any difference in the characters at all?
Yes, pretty wild differences. They all have very different abilities.
Okay.
Almost all of them tied to their dashes. Some of
Okay.
them also tied to block. Like the character I was just playing, if she blocks for long enough, she becomes invisible.
I was wondering about that. I was wondering why that was happening.
She also becomes invisible on knockdown.
On what?
Knockdown, so when she's
Okay,
waking
okay.
up, she's invisible.
Okay.
She was a boss character. Ninjara, he teleports whenever he dashes, and he also teleports whenever he blocks. So he actually doesn't have regular block stun.
Does every character have access to the same arms?
The same arms? Yes. Every
Okay.
character has access to every arm.
Okay.
All right, Frankie coming back in with its strategy of mixing up bounces and throw. Working like a charm so far. Already 2 chunks of health gone. Throws are pretty strong. They do the most damage of anything else in the game, pretty much.
Okay.
But they're also the weakest option to pick because they lose to everything else.
Okay.
They have longest recovery time. They have no basically priority, so any other arm will break them.
Okay.
And
Okay.
They also lose to throw.
You're talking about the one Frankie is using, the double of the same one, or are you talking about the first one?
Where she extends both her arms at the same time, and she's green.
Okay.
That's throw.
Okay.
Every character can do that.
I thought you meant the arms that she was using.
No.
What are the arms that she's using?
They're called crackers.
Okay.
They're just like a party popper, basically.
Yeah.
That was also on fire.
Okay. And it turns into a spike ball when it pops
It's like
out?
a twirling thing of like party popper, like confetti.
Oh, that's cute.
That goes out in a spiral.
That's so fun.
It's really, really fast, but it doesn't really have any other properties other than it breaks armor, which isn't relevant here.
Okay.
They're light arms, so they always lose to both of the things that Alex has on their side.
Okay.
Because those are medium arms. There's a weight system. So lights lose to mediums, mediums lose to heavies.
So if like they hit at the same time, one will cancel out the other one?
Yeah, we'll just go through it.
Okay.
If you use two arms of the same weight class, they instead clash and knock each other down. That's how most of neutral is played, is you want to like box down your opponent's other arm, knock it down, and then move around it.
So you can disable one arm for a little bit, or you can
clash
knock
with
down.
it, yeah.
Okay, I see. Because
Yeah.
you don't have to do both arms each time.
No, yeah.
Okay. Is the little squishy hammer arm good? That looked fun.
No.
Aww.
They're really funny, though.
They would hate me in bracket.
They're heavy arms that are really slow and have really bad tracking, so it's just pretty hard to hit anybody with them.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see somebody doing motion controls. I thought everybody would do controller.
Motion's actually really good.
Really?
Yeah, it's very competitively viable. There are some techniques that are much harder to do on controller. They're not impossible.
Okay.
Well, you can do like a really wide grab that like covers like a fourth of the screen. If you have motion, you can keep extending backwards.
I see.
Yeah. So immediately, Frankie is pushing advantage and not getting punished much for just spamming two light arms, despite the weight advantage and speed advantage Ninjara has here.
And this is the second round, right?
This is the second game.
Yeah. This is looking like a close fight.
What?
It's looking like a close fight.
Yes, Alex Period has adjusted quite well to Frankie's strategy. It really needs to either switch up its arm selection or change the way it's moving if it wants to kind of get through this weight advantage that Alex has.
So the maps are actually different?
Very different.
Okay.
Some of them are just blatantly illegal because of it. Like we have a stage list specifically to play on the most like neutral and fair stages. Like some of them have like a conveyor belt in the middle.
Oh, that sounds horrible for a game like this. Motion controls fighting with a conveyor belt?
With those big pillars there that you can break?
Yeah.
It has those, but they're unbreakable unless you super.
Unless you super?
Unless
Oh,
you
that's
super.
stupid.
It's
That's
the worst
silly.
stage in the game.
That's so silly.
But some of the other stages are like, there's just one that's a big bowl. It's a ramen bowl. It's called
Aw.
ramen bowl. It's Min Min stage.
Okay.
But it's like a giant ramen bowl with a gong on one side. It's horrible.
Oh,
Because
why?
it's just a bowl. So you have a really big elevation advantage, and the game is very camera-based, being an arena fighter.
So is it like the upside down of a bowl? Like if it were
You're
flipped
in the
over?
bowl.
Okay.
So the like only flat ground is the rim of the bowl. And then there's a wall behind you.
I have to see that. I can't
I
picture
can
it
show
fully
it to
in my
you.
brain.
Yeah. But just think of a ramen bowl in your hand.
Yeah.
Now imagine there are little guys on the edge of it.
No, I get
and
that,
can
but
fight
can they
inside
go
of
in
it.
the middle of the
Yeah,
ramen bowl?
you
How do
have
they get
to.
up the? How do they get up back
It's
onto
just
the
a
ridge?
slope.
Okay.
They just walk up it.
Okay.
All right, Alex.
1-1.
Taking game 2. Good adjustments here. Frankie might want to put on like a glove arm or start using that boomerang. Oh, you're fine.
What is the arm on the right that's a circle?
That's a what?
What is the arm on the right that's a circle?
That's one of Lollipop's default arms. It's called Clapback.
Okay.
It is a shield that is heavier than anything else in the game and also reflects anything that hits it. If it's charged, it reflects that arm charged, even if it wasn't in the first place.
That sounds pretty strong.
It's very good. It's not great for her, but it is a strong arm, and she can definitely make use of it.
Okay.
It is one of the arms in the strongest strategy in the game. Almost got banned.
What, just like block and hit and block and hit?
Specifically, clapback on Kid Cobra with the curved arm.
Okay.
It won or almost won every tournament in 2018.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Very close to winning every single one. And after that, the only players that could beat the guy who was playing that strategy retired. So he just won everything.
Yeah, okay. They should have made more of arms or added more stuff into it.
I think they should just make another game.
That's
they
fair.
won't, but
Well,
I think they should.
Why have that when we could have like Splatoon 7 or whatever?
Splatoon is very good. It's going to get replaced in my heart by the new best arena fighter, JoJo's Eyes of Heaven R.
What the fuck is that?
So in 2015, CyberConnect 2 released a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure arena fighter that you can only play online and only can play with 4 people. It's like Mbon for JoJo's.
Okay.
But you have to be connected to PSN. They're re-releasing it.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that they release it to where you can play offline.
Because I hate video games that are only online. Why do that? Why ever do that?
It's JoJo's, but you have like 2v2 super team-ups.
Okay.
And like very true to canon abilities. So like, have you ever watched JoJo's?
No.
Okay.
I know that they punch a lot and they do domain expansion.
That's not correct.
What? That's not from that?
No.
That's not from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully to be the next arena fighter that takes my heart, because no one is going to play this game for real unless I make them. Which I'm going to keep doing, but... Very close game here. This is a nail biter.
Incredibly close.
Switching to double curved arm is really working for Frankie here, and it just barely gets thrown to not immediately take the set here. 1 round apiece, potentially keeping 1 boomerang and switching to a cracker or trying out the clapback could be a huge tragedy here.
Okay, I'm excited to see the shield in action.
It's a very weird arm. So you set it out and you can punch it again as an attack, and it does that. Yeah, immediately showing why it's strong.
It also, like, when Frankie had it just on her arm, it kind of looked like it just blocked a shot automatically?
Not when it's not out.
Okay.
That would be absurd.
Yeah, that would be just... What if you had 2 of them?
It's not great. It's annoying, but it's not great.
Also love the fidget spinner other arm, whatever the yellow thing is. It's a boomerang?
Yeah.
Aren't they all kind of boomerangs? They all come back. All of them come back.
No, they're attached to their arms.
They have arms in this game?
I didn't know they had arms. The hand on the arm.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
All right, this defensive game plan with clapback really worked out in Frankie's favor, taking game 2. Or game 3.
Is it, do they have more than... I thought that was it.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
I can't count.
Okay, I was going to say...
All right, staying alive in losers. All right. You have loser semis to look forward to next. Vic and Oop for Goop.
All right. That works.
Yeah.
Thank you for entering. I hope you had fun.
Is your makeup inspired by the character that you were playing as, by the way?
It's more inspired by the Dresden dolls.
Okay.
But,
because I was It's just like, I was curious.
I wanted to do. I ran a tournament a couple weeks ago for this, and I wanted to do Dr. Coil makeup for that, and I just didn't have time. I will one day, I think.
Slap-a-mander. Some of these arm names are ridiculous. What is Slap-a-mander?
So Slap-a-mander is a curved arm that like extends like a snake kind of coil, and just smacks you. So it slaps you.
Okay, that's really funny.
There's a secondary version of it called Slam-a-mander. The red one, Slap-a-mander, is a firearm. It knocks you down.
Okay.
The wind one is slightly slower, but pops you up and allows you to combo.
Like,
It's also-
like up in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
you know how the boomerang would sometimes like spin them up?
I didn't notice that closely enough.
Okay.
I was more focused on literally just the arms going. That's the fun part.
Let's say Vic wants to go to Buster Beach. I know that. This is an interesting arm change from Vic, though. Not playing with the Kablammer. Maybe he really wants that $3.
Was that real?
Have you ever played arms with $3.80
Is it really
on the line?
$3? Oh my god, that's so funny.
$3.80 now on the line, and if you want to contribute to the bracket, you can do a sponsor quest for free.
I will give a loose dollar.
You don't have to do that, but you can contribute 20 cents or 40 cents for free.
How?
Go to the bracket. There's a thing on the right side that says sponsor quests. Yeah, that. So when he slaps, see how it just goes.
Let me see it out again. I gotta see him use it again.
Yeah. It can curve multiple different directions. I think it can also go like kind of overhead or kind of underhanded.
Is
if
it?
he holds
How,
up or
how do you
down.
depend on that? How do you choose
The direction that you are holding
Okay.
when you throw it.
What button throws
over
it?
it.
Oh, sorry.
It's so punch is one of the triggers.
Okay.
Left for left arm, right trigger for right arm, and then the direction that you hold influences where your arm is going to move. How you aim it.
Okay.
So whatever direction you're moving.
Lottie, where do I do the thing? Oh, okay.
I think you have to sign in.
Okay. I'll figure that out then.
Max Brass
nice.
on 1 pixel of health. Not going to be able to secure game 1. Switching to double roaster here, going to be a smart play. Just really box everything that Otis is doing out. And Otis staying on the move in the air, going to be hard to deal with for Vic's very grounded walking playstyle here, as walking does not reset the camera as fast as dashing does. Punch straight through that grab there. Keep.
There's now 4 more cents on the bracket.
All right, Otis keeping Vic kind of contained here, but now in the last 25% here, we have Comeback Kid in play. Just barely doesn't punish that dash there, but the shield parry will get punished by Rush. Not a full 300 whatever damage Rush it would be, but still going to be instrumental here. Otis really needs this Rush here to come back. Not going to get it
this
here.
is so
One
close.
hit. And the throw on the super dash with just 10 seconds left on the clock. Vic winning game 1 of losers quarters. Yeah. If you don't care, yeah. All right, Otis playing a much more aggressive, grounded playstyle here. Try and counter this really jump-heavy throw game that Vic was playing last round. Not quite aiming his arms where they need to be. And getting pierced down the middle by these roasters. Throw's going to put back Brass into big mode here. And knock down on Otis's arms. Unfortunately, the one problem with big mode is that his shoulders get so much bigger, leading to a little bit awkward aiming angles. Both players very low on health. Otis with a rush in the tank. No charged arms here to pierce that armor.
Oh, this is so tense.
Fighting for his life. There we go.
Block the arms.
Yeah, see how it's spun up there? That's what wind arm does.
Oh.
All right, round one going to Vic just barely. Otis needing to charge his arms a little bit more before he throws them against that buffed Max Brass. Smartly waiting for the throw and then throwing the wake up. Getting a lot of momentum here. Vic already a quarter of health down.
They're throwing their arms out. They're throwing their arms out.
They are throwing their arms out. All right, Vic got Otis in the corner here. Otis gonna throw him out of it though. Doesn't choose to move out of that corner space where Brax is strongest. Another 170 grab, one more of those, and Otis is done for.
Every round is making me so anxious. It's so right down to the wire.
That's arms, baby.
Oh.
Despite being very goofy and silly, it can be a very adrenaline, like biting, nail biting adrenaline rush game. And a lot of games go like right down to the last 10 seconds.
I'm gonna go check on the road. Street Fighter.
Wait, what? Oh my god, that's crazy.
Alright, I'm gonna run play. Alright. Vic, you left your phone over here.
I watched that show in like 7 years.
I just read that you were going to tweet it out. It's not. It must give up.
I'm gonna sneak on your left, fellas. All right, I hope you guys have a good night. Take care.
They're once again fighting with their arms. There are two arms on both sides. They're both hitting each other. A couple more hits for Min Min, and Min Min will be dead done. Some good dodges, though, into, two supers, though. Yep, that cancels the other one out. Solid hit. Another solid hit. Some good movement on Min Min's part. Ooh, rough grab, rough grab. Oh, is that the second game?
That's all it is.
What match was that?
Maybe I made myself look like a character.
Usually they say like Shinji Ikari or something. Dora. Exactly. Wasn't that Kiwi who always said that? Kiwi was the one who always said I'm Ryan Dawson. I'm trying to think of I just want to keep that Kiwi or something like that. Daniel, was Kiwi the one who always said that? Yeah. And Halfback said that too? No, I haven't talked to Kiwi in a long time.
Is there a way I can look at the bracket matches?
Navigation.
Right. Okay, thank you. I was wondering what match we were on.
Loser semifinal.
The winner of this match will go on to play league for losers finals.
And then fight you for winners finals?
Fight me for grand finals.
For winners finals.
We already did that one. That was the one that was just
for winners finals.
No,
for arms for 4 arms.
I was trying to get over there on like tankers and wine.
Oh, don't get me started on land. You know I went to H.
Do you want the stage list? Do you want the stage list or do you care? Okay, go ahead. Not that one. Wait. That one actually sucks. That one's like almost unplayable. Yeah.
You should see the land in Ace last month on a Saturday. The land was all the way through
The stage they almost just picked, Snake Park, has big discs that you ride, and it's the biggest stage in the game. And the discs move whenever you, like they dash with you whenever you dash. So the person who wins is the person who gets on the skate ring first.
But they're not playing that map.
No.
Aww.
That's the reason I told them not to pick it, though. 'Cause it's,
Can we do a bracket where it's all the bad maps and it's silly and funny?
we could, but people already don't play this game, so I want them to have fun.
Okay.
Those maps just straight up are not fun to play
That's
on.
fair. Got some good hits from Frankie immediately on to Vic. Already at half, less than half. One pip of health left.
Yeah,
Whatever they
Frankie's
call it.
found the sauce here. The clapback is just walling out Vic.
Was that a perfect?
That is a
Damn.
perfect from Frankie for game one
Damn.
in this best of 3.
Can Frankie pull off a double perfect? The grabs do so much damage.
They're very powerful, but they're very weak options in neutral. I think it's just the balance. There's a lot of ways to combo into grab as well.
Okay.
Certain arms can, certain uncharged, like light arm punches, can guarantee you a grab as well. Pretty even here. Vic just barely at a deficit, and also just a hit or two away, depending on if he has armor or not, from being in permabuff mode. Knocking Frankie down to the last quarter of her health. Any charged arm hit should end her life here.
Okay, I see the strat of throwing out the arm to use your other arm. You block one and then you hit with the other.
Yeah, that's the big way that neutral is played. You want to lead with one arm, negate one of their options, and then read the way that they move, follow it, and hit them with your other arm.
Okay.
You're basically just trying to control space. But there are ways to play where like you were just straight up boxing and trying to go down the middle. That's what I tend to do. I just try to ignore a lot of that game plan and just make people play straight on.
Besides the character you were playing, do they have any green characters in this game?
There are a couple of green skins, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There's one that's just viscous from Deadlock.
Deadshot?
Yeah, from Deadshot. Exactly.
That's my favorite Deadlock character, actually. Because
Yeah,
he's green.
he's just a big green goo guy.
He's fun. I'm
There's
really
one
bad
in
at
this
him.
game.
Huh?
There's a big green goo guy in this game. Oh. All right, Vic pushing Frankie into the corner, making good use of Max Brax's strength here. Those big arms and that great grab, keeping her at bay here. Clapback letting her get an edge out, but not going to let her win the game. Game one going to Vic.
This is going to be a really close set, I feel. I feel it in my bones and my jellies.
We're acting out our windscreens here. We're feeling it. Vic wants that $3 or $4, whatever
it's
it is now.
$3 and like 43 cents or something.
It's,
let me
it's
check
80
it.
something
Was
cents
it?
now.
$3.38.
Deadshot mentioned?
Deadshot mentioned?
Deadshot
Yeah,
mentioned.
Deadshot's a good. It's a good game.
It's a good MOBA.
I play it every once in a while, and then I get really angry, and then I go back because he's green.
Yep.
And they got girls in that. But back to arms, they're punching each other.
There are 2 arms on the field on each side.
There's 4 total, Lottie.
I said 2 arms on each side.
Oh, fair. I heard 2 arms on the field. Oh, on each. I'm so daft.
A reflected charge. Roaster's going to knock Brass down here, letting Frankie get out of the corner, but it's going to get thrown right back into the Hot Pocket. Sneaks a little grab in between those wide shoulders. Using this clapback really excellently.
The health is looking pretty close here, though.
Breaking grab here. Vic does not know what to do with the clapback right in his face.
Oh. It is looking scary for Frankie on the left right here. One more grab could kind of be the end. Oh, but now we're on an equal playing ground.
Yeah, we're at a stage now where Clapback's not going to be able to stun Vic outright, even charged.
Oh.
So it's going to have to rely on the charged boomerang. Has Rush here. Should have maybe tried to pop it to retract that Clapback. Vic going up.
Does the
round
ult
one
carry to
two.
the next round?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I
Rush
didn't mean to
will carry between rounds. So both have Rush to start here.
Okay.
Double boomerang coming out, replacing the Clapback. That was working very well, but just not eking out the win.
Okay, I see. The boomerang can. Why does it? It can go around the block.
It still hits.
Okay.
It still hits the block. But you can just straight up miss also. Tries to counter rush, doesn't start punching immediately, and those roasters are very fast, so that is unfortunately going to be roaster victory here. Though Vic is still in deficit on health. That 170 grab going to really even things up though. Only a small little chunk missing, and Frankie back in the hot pocket. It's waking up with now even health, 2 max brass. Sneaks a little grab under. Big boy mode. Those permacharge arms are going to be really tough for Frankie to deal with here.
Oh. Oh man, this is making me anxious.
170, not enough to do it. Rush on deck. Gonna try to rush wake up. This isn't gonna break block.
Oh man, that was a good block.
Doesn't rush to break the grab. That's unfortunate. Frankie going out in fourth place.
Good try, Frankie.
You gotta play lead. Lead. You're up.
It took me a minute to figure out the shield. I didn't understand it.
If you hold your dash button, you get a like parry or whatever. You like I don't want to make a parry. You also charge your marks.
Okay. So now it's losers finals.
Losers finals.
Okay. And then winners finals.
Grand finals.
Yep.
This is losers finals.
Okay, here we go.
All right, starting with Glusher Revolver is an interesting choice.
What is the weird pink arm?
It's Glusher.
What does that do?
It's a heavy arm, and it's a poison arm.
Okay.
But it's also got a third property where it's got an explosion, like an explosion arm.
Okay.
So basically, it'll hit you, it'll do a tick, and then explode. The explosion will poison you instead of knocking you down.
How long are you poisoned for?
I don't remember. It's a decent amount of time, and while you're poisoned, you take 1 damage. That damage can't kill you, but it's a damage every tick.
What is the max health?
I think everybody has 1,000 health.
Okay.
So he's poisoned. If he gets poisoned again while that tick is going, the timer resets and the damage goes up to 2.
Okay, that's what I was gonna. What's the highest it can get to?
3.
Then? Okay. Okay.
But you can keep damage applied the whole time. Poison can't kill you.
Okay.
So it can take you down to 1.
I hate games where poison can kill you, so I'm totally content with the not dying to poison aspect.
Yeah, Vic is big now. That Glusher's not going to cause him any strife, even if it's charged. Though will poison him. Oh, also, while you're poisoned, your frame data changes slightly because you will like stutter while you're moving.
Okay.
Because you're sick.
Is that good for you or good for them?
Good for them.
Okay.
It like delays your movement slightly.
Gotcha. Because you're sick.
Yeah. You get all stinky and then you can't move.
Get all stinky, can't move is wild.
Yeah. Just like your life.
Shut up. Well, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like how do all the arms bounce off the ground?
No.
Okay.
You can hit the ground with many of them. Glusher's thing is that it bounces. There's one other arm that does that too. It's blue. It has a very similar mechanic, but instead of poisoning, it blinds you. And it also isn't an explosion, which is weird.
Like a flashback, like full screen white, or like
it puts blue goo on your screen.
like the
a
guy
wall.
from Mario.
Yeah, like the
Like,
squid.
Yeah, the squid
From Mario
the
Kart.
blooper.
This game was made by Mario Kart devs, so they just took that screen smear.
Deadass Mario
and,
Kart devs?
Yeah, and
Oh, okay.
made it blue. All right, Vic is poisoned here. 1 round apiece. That 2 tick damage is going to add up. Not the worst thing in the world. You're going to get to your perma buff mode sooner. Oh, the low angled grab going to outlast the parry kick. Slightly mistimed, and unfortunately get that grab. Vic, though, even though Lee is in the pocket here, Vic is at a deficit. Both playing very patiently. Dragon Arm Glusher means that that's never going to not be charged. Always going to be able to do that big 130 splash for some tick damage afterwards. And Rush going to close out game 1. I forgot to shout the stream out in Arms Central. We did have a couple players from out of region who wanted to come, and at last minute had to cancel. So we'll make sure that they can at least see the losers in grand finals.
Who won the first match? I spaced out like really hard.
Who won the first match?
Yeah.
Lee.
Okay.
It was close though. And it's remaining close, Vic. Not quite using the dash to its fullest capabilities here, but definitely getting better with each game. Switch to a loadout of all gloves.
Do you have to charge up the poison one for it to do the poison effect?
Yeah, so
Okay.
every arm special ability only happens whenever they're charged.
So how does the boomerang work when you just throw it? It just throws out?
It doesn't have an elemental effect.
Okay.
Some arms completely change what they do charged to uncharged. Like there's a scorpion that is the disc when it's charged and poisons you, but is actually a scorpion that runs on the ground whenever it's uncharged.
Oh.
Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't remember.
I feel like the scorpion's got to be the charge because that sounds cooler.
Yeah, but the disc is a better effect.
Fair enough.
It's stronger, so it makes sense for that to be the charge.
Yeah, but like scorpion?
All right, back to this very slow walking neutral.
Oh. That's a lot of damage.
All right, Lee taking game 2 of this best of 5.
So one more will be it?
Yep.
Okay, I always forget how 5s work. What are the coins?
Huh?
What are the coins under the names?
So you have to unlock each arm.
Makes sense.
How do I aim up?
Hold up or down.
Well, I was doing it, and you're jumping, and I can't hit.
I think it's down for up.
Is it? I thought it was
I think if you hold down, it aims the arm up.
How
Also, the shockwave only comes out when you let go of charge dash.
I think you told me this last time, but what is the button beforehand that says make arms big?
It's a party mode.
Okay.
That they added in with no one asking them to.
Okay.
That you can't turn off once you get in the game.
Okay.
It makes your arms as big as possible.
Okay.
So normally, the biggest an arm can get is girth 5.
Okay.
With max mummy being at the highest end of that. These big arms are like girth 8 or some shit. And what that does is it makes your hitboxes much bigger, obviously. It also makes your frame data significantly better.
Okay.
So it's just it becomes unplayable.
It sounds kind of fun.
You'd think.
Ramen bowl, big arms. Conveyor belt, big arms.
You would think, but it's just nonsense. It's just hard to play the game with that mode on, unfortunately. All right, Vic only one hit away, and Revolver going to do it. Lee taking round 1 of game 3. Only needs to win one more round.
Poison Arm seems to be doing pretty well.
Despite not breaking armor here, if the Max Brass isn't efficient at using all of his moves, all of his abilities, I mean, the poison really adds up. Especially if like he's not great at getting into his buff mode, because the install completely ignores the Glusher because it can't break armor.
Okay.
So he'll only take a little bit of chip damage if he's buffed, and then get poisoned afterwards, which isn't the end of the world. Vic trying to mix up between a throw to get into max mode and a double punch, slightly mistimed, to try and change up Lee's defense timings here. And there we go, it's working. Just a little bit. Vic has a very single-minded approach that sometimes really pays off, that kind of stubbornness that makes you scratch your head. Why do you do that?
I've never scratched my head in my life.
Okay. Ten seconds left on the clock. Vic needs to make something crazy happen here and does not have the time or resources. Going to get knocked out at 3rd place.
Peace.